the Dubai Autodrome for the third and final round of the Nivea for Men 24-hour endurance challenge. Over 25 teams have turned out for the weekend and well over 100 drivers. The race is divided into two categories, both professional and corporate teams. And making an appearance this weekend was one unexpected visitor to Dubai: rain. It was the one extra ingredient which helped set the scene for a thrilling finale to the 2009 24-hour endurance challenge. The Nivea for Men 24-hour endurance challenge is in its 5th year now and is a firmly established event on the racing calendar. And looking forward to a great weekend of racing was Dubai Autodrome manager David Terrian.
Yeah, it's the last round of the season. It's the end of the 4th championship actually, or 5th. Yeah, 5th championship. And we still have a very good grade. I mean, considering the fact that it's the last round of the season, we had an average of 26 teams over the season. That's 26 teams again for the last round. And I think the championship is just successful, not only in Dubai but abroad. We've got 13 teams coming from abroad, half of the field. And also the corporate ranking is very popular. We've got 10 teams racing for the corporate ranking. And then yeah, I think they're enjoying themselves.
Now this weekend could be a little bit interesting. There's a forecast of possible rain.
Yeah, we heard about that. We'll see, but it's been about a month that weather forecast has been saying it's gonna rain. It's gonna rain the next weekend, and then the next weekend. We'll see.
Well, this time the weather forecasters got it right, and the rain proved to play a deciding factor in the race for many teams. As always, there's two separate categories of racing, the professional and the corporate teams. And with interest in motorsport growing in the UAE, the event has seen an increase in local teams competing, as well as others from the Middle East and a strong showing from Europe. With both corporate and professional teams mixing freely throughout the weekend, there's a great atmosphere both on and off the track. But don't let the smiles fool you. Despite the camaraderie, there's a strong competitive spirit, especially amongst the professional teams. One such team hoping to continue their winning streak this weekend is the Nivea for Men Professionals. They've been constantly at the forefront of the Endurance Challenge since its inauguration, and were once again strong favourites for the title.
Okay, Mike, what is it about karting in particular that keeps everybody coming back?
There's something about karting. It's a relatively inexpensive sport. It's fantastically exciting, and the feeling of speed when you're just 4 inches from the ground is fantastic. So I think it's something you just once it's in your blood, it never really comes out.
One team that's hoping to overhaul the Nivea for Men Professionals this weekend is Team Grow. They just missed out on the top spot in the last endurance race, coming home in 2nd place, just 30 seconds behind Nivea.
Ramos, it's the last race of the Nivea for Men 24 hours. What's your feelings?
It should be interesting. It's got a new team. We got 2 of our drivers on here, so we got a new team, and hopefully we'll get a bit more luck than last time.
Now, what is it about karting that made you form the team?
It's fun, the feeling at 12 hours, you're like, oh, we're only halfway. And it's a challenge that comes 3 times a year, and I like it. I think it's cool.
Also in the hunt for silverware were Bahrain's Team Batelco. The team are regular competitors in the Endurance Challenge. They finished in 3rd place in the opening race of the season, and will be hoping to move up another 2 places this time around.
Okay, we're back again for another 24-hour race.
Yeah, it is. It's a nice race, and hopefully it's just a start, and hopefully it's going to be a good start for us.
And what are you hoping for this weekend?
Well, podium, of course. You know, there's nothing else other than podium. We're looking forward for the 1st place, but you know, there's lots of strong participants, and hopefully, I mean, for the time being, we're still 3rd in the overall championship, and we're trying to, you know, be better if possible.
So lots of pre-race excitement for the final round of the Nivea for Men Endurance Challenge, with the championship still up for grabs. As always, qualifying plays an important part, and a good position on the starting grid can set teams up for the rest of the race. After an hour and a half of free practice in the morning, the teams have just 15 minutes to turn in their fastest lap. So a look at the qualifying results, and it's the Track Talk Speedsters who qualified in pole position. Second place went to Team Grow, with Nivea for Men Professionals having to settle for third. Vitelco were fourth, and a good place also for newcomers Le Franglin Falsetta and Racing Steps. So the gauntlet had been thrown down by the Track Talk Speedsters, and today's pole position marked the first time a female driver had landed the top qualifying spot.
Now, Fabian, I understand you're no stranger to karting.
No, I've been in it for 14 years and I love it.
And your first time in Dubai, though?
It's the third time, first time racing and first time at this track.
And how are you finding the 24-hour race here?
It's very exciting, it's very different, never done it before, but I like it a lot.
Now, you've been out this morning, you had a tremendous qualifying.
Yes, I didn't actually think I would get pole, but I definitely tried for it and I'm very happy that we got it.
Onto the starting grid, and excitement was high as the teams lined up for the customary grid walk and photo opportunity. Up ahead, and the Nivea Expo team were back on track also, as were the Nivea Pit Girls. And with qualifying over, photos taken and the teams in position, it was time to get the race underway. After an exciting start, the teams quickly settled down into the race, and by late afternoon there was still everything left to race for in both the professional and corporate categories. Join us again after the break for more action from the Nivea for Men 24-Hour Endurance Challenge.